A match that could have major implications on the title aspirations of SALGAOCAR Football Club. It is match number 61 between SALGAOCAR, the Greens and CALANGUTE Association in the SALGAOCAR Professional League. And there we can see SALGAOCAR Football Club warming up for this big encounter for them in their hopes to revive in what has been a roller coaster few last matches for SALGAOCAR, as they have seen the title hopes slip away slowly, but they are still in it thanks to their brilliant start in the league, which has allowed them to stay in touch with Sporting Club de Goa. If they win today against CALANGUTE Association, they're level on points with Sporting Club de Goa. Lavino Anthony Pereira have chosen Jason De Mello, Stephen Alvarez, Hazel Gomez, Stefan De Costa, Pratmesh Satardekar, Miran Cruz, Selvin Miranda, Lindbert Rebello coming in today for a first match of this league in place of Daniel Gomez, Saurav Patil and Saish Madan captaining the team in place of Daniel, and Flagan Rodriguez completing the 11. On to CALANGUTE Association, and you can see that these guys have been on a mission. They were in the title race, but a few here and there results have really spoiled their title aspirations. But we've seen this before, that they are giant killers in this year's SALGAOCAR Professional League. They've already beaten Vasco and Tempo. They've drawn against Sporting Club de Goa, and they face SALGAOCAR Football Club today. And Valentine Azuego has been always very impressive in how he sets his team up for these big clashes. He's chosen Paramveer Singh, Krishnanath Shirodkar, Siddharth Kundaikar, Dominic Fernandez, the very impressive Siddhant Shirodkar, Kwame Jr., Rohan Kamble, Chatan Dabolkar, Nixon Castagna, Fulganko Cardozo, and Melvin Lobo, the captain. And the points table, you can see what SALGAOCAR can do if they win this match. If they win by more than a goal, they eclipse Sporting Club de Goa and go to the top of the table. But if they do not manage to win today, it's all down to Sporting Club de Goa in the championship. Whereas CALANGUTE Association are in 4th position, they will be looking to consolidate their position in the top 4 and even the top 3. If not anything else, they can even finish top 2 if they can keep the results up. A big match in the scheme of things in the SALGAOCAR Professional League, as the two captains Melvin Lobo and Saish Madan gather up near the center line for the toss. Saish Madan chooses to let SALGAOCAR attack from right to left, as the referees for today Mario Pereira, Melvin De Costa, Manesh Oliveira, and 4th official Mayank Pandey. It's been astounding really to see how SALGAOCAR have degraded their form in the last few matches, having lost to the lowest teams in the table, lost to Panjim Footballers 1-0, lost to Garden Angel thanks to a brilliant individual performance from Beniston Boreto, who took this SALGAOCAR defense apart. It was 3-1 to Garden Angel in the last match. They drew against Sporting Club de Goa. They drew against Tempo, and they are yet to see a victory in a long time. But Lavino Anthony Pereira's men will be looking to change things up today, and against a team which has been termed as the giant killers of this year's league, CALANGUTE Association. Boy, they can be really at it against these big names, CALANGUTE Association, and they will be looking to spoil the party. As they say, if I can't win, we won't let you win, is what the motto CALANGUTE Association will be looking to reverberate around the Duleh Stadium. As we saw Lavino Anthony Pereira there, he will be a concerned man. He will be nervous as to his team's chances, because it is do or die for them right now. As we see Valentine Azuego, he's a very formidable coach. He's got this beautiful, fantastic team together who play very hard football, very passionate about how they go about things. Maybe looking to upset the odds once more, CALANGUTE Association, but SALGAOCAR Football Club will be determined to get over the line today, and it's a big game, a real big one. And you can see the supporters outside the stadium, and you can hear the buzz around the stadium with their vuvuzelas buzzing non-stop. And he's been present every single match for SALGAOCAR Football Club, and the referee gets us underway. Mario. This CALANGUTE Association start with possession. Nixon Castagna to Krishnanath. Coming back into the team, Krishnanath, today after a small let off, but it's been given away. And the referee's whistle is gone. I wonder why. There was a foul on Fulganco Cardozo, which is why the referee's whistle had just gone. This is Fulganco Cardozo's ball forward. This is Rohan Kamle. SALGAOCAR will be doing well not to give him too much of space, for he can take some venomous long ranges. That is Linbot, who's playing his first match of the tournament. This is Nixon Castagna's ball throw in. Rohan Kamle looking for Kwame Jr. Kwame, on the other hand, he's gotten better as this league has gone. He may not be CALANGUTE Association's highest scorer, but Kwame Jr. has played the perfect man for Siddhant Shirodkar, the youngster. It's been absolutely sensational to watch Siddhant Shirodkar and Kwame Jr. partner up at the top, and it will be a test for that defense today with Kwame Jr. He's a powerful man, and Flagan Rodriguez will have his task cut out today against the big Ivorian. This is Saish Madan. Beautifully played, Saish to Prathamesh, looking for Steflon, and a brilliant tackle in by Melvin Lobo. There's a beautiful tackle in. This is Hazer Gomez. Prathamesh. Saish Madan with the shot, but a goal kick in the end. Didn't catch it quite cleanly, but this game has got the potential of a attacking game again, because as the league gets more and more interesting, SALGAOCAR Football Club definitely have the urge to win this match today in a must-win situation, whereas CALANGUTE Association are mostly playing for position in the table. They can finish second, which could be their highest ever finish in the Goa Professional League, and they will be looking to do just that. If they can beat SALGAOCAR Football Club, and it would also just go to show how impressive this team has been. They didn't start off on the brightest of notes, Calangute Association, but as this league has aged, Calangute Association have matured like old wine. This is Saurav Patil. Flagan Rodriguez with the clearance. Straight to Melvin Lobo. This is Dominic. Rohan Kamble. Beautifully taken by Rohan, but he's dispossessed. Pratmesh plays it wide. This is Murin Cruz. Murin with some step overs, doesn't quite get it there. He's got good pace there, Murin, but he was tripled on there. This is Lindbert playing in the left back position today. Lindbert does well to retain possession. This is Pratmesh. That's a beautiful ball forward. This is Steflon. Steflon moving in! What a chance there is! Hazer Gomez with the volley, but it hits, or rather skims the top of the post. But again, Steflon Da Costa with a beautifully created chance for him, and Paramveer Singh almost landing up and tangling himself on the back of the net. But thankfully for him, the ball didn't tangle itself in the back of the net. It just skims off the top of the post. Lucky escape for Calangute Association. But SALGAOCAR Football Club will be looking to continue more of the same. It is not easy to break down a defense comprising Krishnanath Shirodkar and Melvin Lobo with SALGAOCAR Football Club, as they just showed a minute back that they have the full potential of breaking down any defense on their day. This is Saurav Patil. Nixon with the sliding clearance, and Flagans missed that clearance, and this is dangerous. Saurav Patil comes out with the ball, but that was another dangerous situation for SALGAOCAR Football Club. This is Hazer Gomez. Pratmesh's ball forward, and this time it will go straight to Paramveer. This is Melvin Lobo. Rohan Kamble. Melvin. Paramveer back to Krishnanath. Krishnanath's ball forward. Shirodkar chasing. And that will be a real test today for Flagan Rodriguez to counter the pace of Siddhant Shirodkar, and on the other hand you've got the physicality of Kwame Jr. But this is Selvin Miranda. Absolutely bamboozles full Ganko Cardozo, and he hits the post yet again. This time it comes off the fingertip of Paramveer, but there you see he's absolutely left full Ganko for dead again there. Second time round on his left foot, curls it in. Just gets a fingertip there, Paramveer. Onto the post, what a crucial touch. Can Murin keep it in? He does keep it in. Up against Nixon, and gives away the corner kick. The first corner of the match goes SALGAOCAR Football Club's way. An impressive start by SALGAOCAR Football Club, but they have to be careful at the back. In the last few matches we've seen how they are susceptible to those silly mistakes, as this corner comes in, and what a chance again! just about not getting there, but SALGAOCAR Football Club are really coming close. With every single attack of theirs, they are coming closer and closer, and this time Saurav Patil really thought he had scored. What a chance that is again. We've had 3 quick fire opportunities and very good ones in the opening 8 minutes of this match. SALGAOCAR hitting the post 2 times. It's an impressive start from SALGAOCAR Football Club, and they ought to start off and fire on all cylinders today. This is Fulganco Cardozo. Kwame Jr. doesn't get it in control. Cleared up forward. Nixon Castagna in possession for Calangute Association. This is Melvin Lobo. Fulganco. Dominic Fernandez. Krishnanath. Nixon Castagna. Nixon's long ball has found Siddharth Kundaikar almost perfectly, but Siddharth allows the bounce and the ball goes out for a throw-in. Melvin Lobo covers up well in that situation. Hazer Gomez cannot get to that. It is another throw-in for SALGAOCAR. Kwame Jr. wins the throw-in for Calangute Association. This is Fulganco. Melvin Lobo back to Krishnanath. Nixon Castagna. Dominic. Dominic's long ball, but can't quite find Chaitan's run over there. Just holding his run there. Chaitan Dabolkar didn't go for it completely, and you can see that Calangute Association are not allowing SALGAOCAR to play out from the back today. They are forcing them to go long. The long ball comes forward and Murin Cruz's flick on. I think he also had an altercation there as he headed that ball with Nixon Castagna. This is Nixon Castagna's throw-in. This is Kwame Jr. Nixon. Rohan Kamble. Fulganco Cardozo takes the shot on, but it will be sent to the stands. Trying to test Jason DeMello from 30 yards out, not quite keeping it on target. Fulganco Cardozo. Jason's long ball forward. Melvin Lobo with the header, but it has come off the back of Steflon, and then it's been spread out wide to Murin Cruz, and Chetan wins the throw-in for Calangute Association. Nixon with the throw-in. This is Krishnanath. Paramveer. Krishnanath again. Lindberth's header. This is Kwame Jr. Kwame Jr. back to Nixon. Nixon finds Dominic in the middle. This is Dominic back to Nixon. Playing out from the back. Very nice and calm from Calangute Association. This is very good to watch. This is Chaitan Dabolkar, and in the end the pass doesn't quite find Kwame Jr. However, this is SALGAOCAR on the counter attack now with Hazer Gomez moving forward, playing it out wide to Selvin. but does well there. Chaitan Dabolkar from right to left chasing down the lost ball, and Rohan Kamble does well over there. This is Nixon. Nixon's ball forward, and Siddharth Kundaikar again cannot get to it. We've not seen him in the game yet, Siddharth Kundaikar. We know the quality he possesses. And just as we say that, he strips Selvin off the ball. This is Shirotkar trying to put it in. Stephen Alvarez cannot keep that in. This is Fulganko. And we've seen a player down on the ground, and it's Siddhant Shirotkar yet again. We know that he had that injury in that last match, even against Panjim footballers, where he scored a brace. He had that ankle injury even in that match, where we could see him getting continuous medical attention. And Valentine Azuego will be hoping that he can continue well on his path. This is Fulganko Cardozo. Gives away the foul. Rohan Kamble wins it, and this is a free kick in Kundaikar territory. Can he put in a dangerous ball in? We've seen this so often from Siddharth Kundaikar. Nixon Castagna can also take over the reins. It'll be interesting to see who takes it here. It looks like it's gonna be Nixon Castagna. Nixon and Kundaikar standing over the ball. Who will it be? Can Calangute Association open the scoring? Can they trouble SALGAOCAR? This is Nixon Castagna's ball in. A sharp save from Jason De Mello. It was a powerful drive in from Nixon. This is Kundaikar, gives the ball away. Saish Madan spreads it out wide. This is Murin Cruz now with some space to work with. Poor ball in the end from Murin. However, still possession with SALGAOCAR Football Club. Fulganko to Nixon. This is Fulganko again. Flagan Rodriguez's clearance. Krishnanath. Rohan Kamble. Krishnanath. Melvin Lobo. Melvin's ball forward. Doesn't quite find. Calangute have not been able to find Kundaikar down that left wing. We've not seen the usual potent left wing operating for Calangute Association, because they've not really got Kundaikar into action in this opening 17 minutes or so, and neither Chaitan Dabolkar. The wings are very active in Calangute's attacks, but we've seen more of a central way of attacking for Calangute Association in this match so far. This is Nixon trying to find Kwame down the right, and finds it, but it's gone out for a throw-in. Flagan takes it quickly. This is Murin Cruz. Good turn from Heza Gomez. This is Murin. Another brilliant tackle in from Krishnanath. Absolutely brilliant tackle in. He's not happy with that because the referee has pointed towards the corner, and quite rightly given for a corner kick by the referee. And there's the second corner of the match for SALGAOCAR Football Club, and they have been dangerous on these set pieces with Selvin Miranda's corners coming in, but a foul in the box, and Calangute Association will get some time as Paramveer has stayed on the ground. Selvin's ball in and a free kick given Calangute's way. It's been an interesting start really to this match to see how both these teams approach this game, but SALGAOCAR needing more of the win, and they've come out strong. They've already hit the post twice. They've just missed by a whisker through Saurav Patil. They are dangerous on these corner kicks, but Calangute Association are not going away because they have that threat also on those set pieces, and we've seen this before that they have the ability to pull off something magical almost out of nothing quite against the run of play. And with Melvin Lobo and Krishnanath at the center of that defense, and Fulganko and Nixon Castana, who's on the ball now, manning that right and left back positions, they are not easy to break down, Calangute Association. This is Kwame Jr. tries to play it in. It's a good ball in. This is Dominic Fernandez. What a crucial interception that was from Flagan. Fulganko puts the ball in now. And this is Nixon Castagna. Nixon Castagna on the ball. Nixon plays it inside to Rohan Kamble. Rohan to Fulganko. Rohan puts it up. Kundaikar keeps it in for Fulganko, but Fulganko just chipping it over Hazer Gomez. Rohan out wide to Nixon Castagna. Nixon with a beautiful turn from Kwame, tries to find Shirotkar, but again Flaken Rodriguez getting a crucial foot in there. This is Saish Madan. I beg your pardon, that's Prathamesh Satardekar. This is Hazer Gomez, powered off the ball by Dominic Fernandez. Nixon Castagna again. And this is Dominic. Krishnanath to Melvin Lobo. Dominic Fernandez. Nixon. It'll be interesting because I think that Calangute are shading SALGAOCAR for possession here. Selvin Miranda trying to wriggle his way past three Calangute players but failing to do so. This is Melvin Lobo. Dominic Fernandez. Nixon Castagna. Nixon's ball. It's been kept in by Chaitan. Beautifully played. This is better from Calangute. This is Dominic on the right wing. Dominic goes past Prathamesh, puts the ball in. This is good control. Nixon Castagna puts the ball in now. Flagan Rodriguez with the header yet again. Hazer Gomez comes out with the ball for SALGAOCAR. He tries to put it out for Steflon, and he does find Steflon. Steflon shifts the game wide onto the right hand side to Selvin Miranda, operating from the right hand side because it's Murin who's on the left hand side. Ball has been put out for a throw in. This is Stephen Alvarez. We haven't seen those bombarding runs from Alvarez, but this is Murin Cruz. Always a tricky customer, Murin. Prathamesh. Again, beautiful interception from Krishnanath. This is Rohan Kamble, and Kwame Jr. brought down by Stephen Alvarez. No complaints whatsoever on that occasion. This is Rohan Kamble. Nixon Castagna. Melvin Lobo. Fulganko's ball forward. This is Kwame Jr. Kwame shot! Not quite on target, but worth the effort there from Kwame Jr. Just trying to test Jason DeMello and keeping him on his guard. Jason's long ball forward, but not a very accurate one, as he fails to find Selvin Miranda on the right hand side. And it's gone out for a Calangute Association throw-in. This is Kundaikar. Does well in that, Kundaikar. He has that ability to turn in those short spaces. It's interesting to see how Kundaikar is leaving the corners to be taken, and Nixon comes forward to take this corner kick. Calangute prefer it calling in, I think, on the other end, with Kundaikar calling it in from on his left foot. The referee just heading over into that position and warning the players who are getting extra physical in that box that he's kept a close watch. Shirodkar. Castagna's ball in, but headed out strongly by SALGAOCAR Football Club. The shot comes in, but straight to Jason DeMello. That was decent effort. This is Rohan Kamble. Shifts it out. This is Fulganko on the right hand side. Dominic. Krishnanath to Melvin. Rohan Kamble again. Nixon Castagna. Melvin Lobo. Fulganko. Krishnanath puts it forward, and this is Chaitan Dabolkar with some space to work with. He cuts in. This is a good opportunity. Chaitan, a poor decision in the end to take the shot on, because he had Kwame and Siddhant Shirodkar in support. Lindbergh gives away the throw-in, but after a brilliant run, Chaitan Dabolkar, what a poor effort that is in the end of it. Nixon heading over to take this throw-in. This is Nixon Castagna. Gives it away. Saish Madan puts it forward, but lands up in no man's land. Nixon again with the throw-in for Calangute Association. It's been, like I said, an interesting 27 minutes to start off with in this match. No team quite winning that midfield battle, but Calangute have stamped their authority, shading that possession. But SALGAOCAR Football Club are the ones who created that early opportunities for themselves. They've already hit the post twice. They've been knocking on the door, they've been coming close, but Calangute Association, the team that they are, they're playing very, very well, and they're putting into they're stringing some very, very intelligent moves together, and they're not allowing SALGAOCAR Football Club, like I was saying, to rest on their laurels, because they are breathing down their necks every time they have the ball, and you can see the pressing. This is Prathamesh Saish Madan. Stephen Alvarez. This is the first time we've seen him come forward. Dominic Fernandez wins the ball in the middle. Fulganko. Rohan Kamble. Dominic Fulganko. Very, very patient build up from Calangute Association. This is Krishnanath as he tries to continue cheering his team on, hoping for some kind of magic from his team. This is Lindbot. Beautiful from SALGAOCAR. This is Hazel Gomez trying to switch the game, looking for Selvin Miranda, but Fulganko does well to get to that and clears it forward and finds Kundaikar. This is Kundaikar's ball forward, not quite finding Shirodkar on that occasion. Saish Madan to Prathamesh. Murin Cruz does well there. Murin. Nixon with the tackle in. He's a hard customer, a very, very hard customer to get past Nixon, Castagna and Krishnanath as the referee heads over to the dugout and ushers the players also to get a breather in the first cooling break and to get some hydration into their system, because it is a hot afternoon. And Levino Anthony Pereira just having a word with his players out there. He knows the importance of this match. He knows that losing points in this match would almost hand the title over to Sporting Club de Goa. And we're almost set to get ourselves underway after the cooling break. Who will take the initiative at the end of this half? It's been quite an even encounter, but not in terms of chances created, because SALGAOCAR have had the more clear-cut opportunities. This is Nixon Castagna to start proceedings. He'll be taking the throw-in. This is Dominic Fernandez. Fulganko does well. Puts it forward there. This is Shirodkar to Fulganko again. Dominic Fernandez. Shirodkar. This is beautiful intricate play. Kundaikar puts the ball in, which is not a bad one. This is Kwame Jr. That is where Calangute Association are so dangerous. That is exactly how they've scored so many of their goals. The cross is coming in from the left. Kwame Jr. putting it down for Shirodkar, but on that occasion just getting out of danger for SALGAOCAR. This is Lindbert. Clears it up front. Steflon just backing into Krishnanath rather, who wins the free kick there. Krishnanath Shirodkar. Krishnanath will hoist this ball forward. And you can see the signal from Kwame. He wants it up there. He heads it on. This is a chance. Shirodkar just getting in the interception there. Selvin Miranda. This is Kundaikar. Fulganko. Here's a Gomez. Selvin. But again a foul given away in a dangerous position, and I say dangerous position because this is where Calangute Association are so dangerous, especially with the likes of Siddharth Kundaikar putting that ball into the box, and Kwame Jr. and Sharodkar always ever so alert in that penalty area. This is Kundaikar's ball in. No one quite there. And this is Muran Cruz. Puts in a good ball. This is Hazel Gomez. This good pace shown by Hazel Gomez. Nixon with the tackle in, but Hazel gets the ball across. This is Saish Madan. Plays it back, Stephen Alvarez. Alvarez with the long ball in. This is Rohan now. Rohan puts it forward for Kwame. Sharodkar spreads it out wide to Chaitan. Chaitan's ball, little overcooked I feel, but Sharodkar just about not getting there. And it's a goal kick Salgaocar's way. This is Saish Madan. This game has been played in a nice flow, really, not many fouls, not very nasty from both teams. Both teams having concentrated on playing good football and creating the opportunities. This is Saish Madan who's going to take this free kick. Kundaikar, he puts this ball forward. This is Flagan Rodriguez. He cannot quite get that header on. This is Kwame. Kundaikar does well there. Kundaikar again to Sharodkar. This is where Calangute Association are dangerous, but tracking the run of Kwame was Prathamesh Satardekar. Does well. This is Fulganko. Headed on by SALGAOCAR. This is Selvin to Hazel Gomez. Rohan Kamble gets in there, but Saish picks up the spoils. This is Prathamesh. Kundaikar does well, but Hazel Gomez gets it back, and this is Muran Cruz down the left hand side. Does well to keep it, and Muran Cruz's ball in is slightly long. Fulganko's header. Cleared up. This is Stephen Alvarez. Alvarez's ball in. Stefan! There is the danger. We know what he's capable of. It's a battle of the two strikers today as to who can get on top, because both players are on 7 goals in the tournament. Stefan De Costa and Siddharth Sharodkar both on 7 goals. Who can get ahead today? And there is that almost out of nothing creating that shot, Stefan De Costa. Sharodkar cannot keep that in, but Kundaikar has stayed on the ground. It looked like a nasty challenge from the pack, but I think it was more of an impact than anything else. We'll see what happened there. You can see Stephen Alvarez just bundling into Siddharth Kundaikar. The referee tried to play advantage, but not quite taking advantage of that situation. Stefan gives it away. Melvin Lobo has kept it in, and he puts this ball forward. Kwame Jr. chasing, but it It will go straight into the hands of Jason. This is Lindbert. Lindbert's ball forward. This is Hazer Gomez. This is Murin. And Nixon will win the free kick. Like I said, it's not an easy task to get past the likes of Nixon Castagna, and Murin Cruz has his task cut out today. Very strong and pacey Nixon Castagna. He's got a brilliant right foot on him. This is Krishnanath. Krishnanath puts the ball forward, headed on, and Jason De Mello will collect that easily. He hooks it forward with a lot of venom behind that, but Fulganco with the header. This is Fulganco Cardozo. Saurav Patil with the clearance. Headed again by Fulganco. And Kwame Jr. has won the throw-in. The referee changes his decision last minute and gives the throw the other way around. Some confusion in there. This is Rohan Kamble, but a foul given on Saish Madan. This is Saurav Patil. Saurav Patil's ball forward. Hazer Gomez trying to take it on, but Rohan Kamble doing just enough to hinder that shot from Hazer Gomez. This is Chaitan Dabolkar. Kwame Jr. will not get to that. Flagan Rodriguez keeps that in, but Kwame Jr. gets it back. An interesting circumstance there, but Calangute do win the throw-in. So Nixon Castagna throw-in, and it will look to come into the box, and you can see Kwame Jr. trying to barge his way and make some space for himself. This is Nixon who wins in another throw as Pratmesh closes down Nixon Castagna. This is Hazer Gomez. He'll keep it in, and the counter is on for SALGAOCAR Football Club if they can take advantage of this. This is Teflon, and the foot in from Melvin Lobo. So experienced, so tough to get past Melvin Lobo and Krishnanath. This is Lindbert, and Nixon on that occasion takes out Murin Cruz. And Nixon will get the first warning on that occasion. The referee does well, because that really is the first foul given away by Nixon, and that was a bad one on Murin Cruz. He didn't quite need to do that, Nixon Castagna, but he knows that he got off with one, but he's got that warning, and the next foul will be a yellow card. This is Pratmesh's ball forward. This is Lindbert, and Nixon with an absolutely bombarding tackle in on Lindbert, who's been bundled out of the field. No foul given. And it's a goal kick for Paramveer Singh. Paramveer's long ball forward. Kwame's header This is Murin. Murin against Nixon. Good skill from Murin. And this time he will get a yellow card, Nixon Castagna. And he does, as he pulls down Murin. As that was very, very good skill from Murin Cruz yet again. As he did exceedingly well to get the better of Nixon Castagna. And on the 45th minute mark, as we see that again, and Nixon just putting out her hands to create the obstruction. No complaints there whatsoever from Nixon Castagna. In the 45th minute, can SALGAOCAR change their fortunes right now? This is Selvin Miranda standing over the free kick. We've seen him score from this kind of a situation before against Manora. The ball comes in. Paramveer with the punch out, and Calangute Association Shirodkar winning the free kick. Not a bad ball in, but Paramveer does well to come out and punch it out. Curls it in, Selvin. This is Nixon Castagna. Puts the ball forward as the assistant referee does show 2 minutes of additional time. This is Selvin Miranda marching forward. He's shifted onto the left hand side now. Selvin to Hazer Gomez. Chaitan wins the ball back. This is Dominic Fernandez now. This is Kwame Jr. powering his way forward, losing the ball. Flagan with the clearance. This is Steflon. And Melvin Lobo ends up fouling Steflon. Saish leaves it behind for Saurav Patil to take this. Saurav's ball forward, headed on, and wins another free kick there. Chaitan Dabolkar. Selvin Miranda the culprit this time around. Krishnanath looks to place this ball before he can take this free kick as we come towards the end of this half. This is Krishnanath. Krishnanath's ball forward. Shirodkar gives it away. This is Selvin Miranda's ball forward, looking for Steflon's running, but Melvin, the experience, will not allow Steflon to get it past so easily, as the referee Mario Ribello gets the first half to an end in what has been a very, very tight first half, apart from a few early chances for SALGAOCAR Football Club where they hit the bar 2 times. And its chances have been very few and far for both teams. It's been hard to come by. It's been a very hard fought battle down there in the middle as the referees walk back to the dugout. It'll be interesting to see Levino Anthony Pereira, what strategy he comes out in the second half in a must-win game for them, as the half-time score, it is SALGAOCAR and Calangute Association tied goalless. game this is turning out to be, or rather will turn out to be, because this is almost a decider of fortunes for both these teams, headed out right now, led by the referees. I'm sure to see Filippo Dogbu at some point of time in this match, but misses tempo, which gets us on the way, and Perez sends in a good ball. That is not a bad one, and corner taken quickly and short. Myron Fernandez's ball. This is dangerous, and Sporting Club de Goal on the way. Melroy collecting it on top of the box. Perez's ball, and this is Uttam Rai through. Believe it or not, Uttam Rai has scored the goal. What a match we have on our hands! And what have we got here? Is that a penalty given? This is Uttam Rai against Ozin Silva, and Uttam Rai has slotted it past Ozin Silva. Uttam Rai's run, he does get to it. Uttam Rai puts it in. This is a dangerous one, and that is the third goal for Tempo Sports Club. This is a chance yet again. Uttam Rai! This is unbelievable right now. That is a penalty. This is Kunal Kundaikar, and he's rattled the post. And that is a free kick. Gaurav Kankonkar with the shot. This is a chance. It's 4-3. Joel Colasso. Norton's ball in. Marcus with the header. This is Philip, and Dogbu has missed a sitter. Ariston, but falls straight to Gaurav Kankonkar with the shot. What a stunner that is. I am at a loss for words. There is the final whistle. As the referees lead both the teams out, the referees for today: Prasad Surlakar, Mariano Rubello, Akash Telgu, and fourth official Sunil Nanodkar. And the referee blows the whistle, plays it back to Janio. This is Siddharth. Siddharth Shirodkar has opened the scoring. Akash puts a very dangerous ball back actually for Janio, who could have done better, but he misses out, and Siddharth Shirodkar, what a finish that is! This is Nixon Castagna. We haven't seen much from him. However, this is a great ball forward. The flag has stayed down. This is Kwame Jr. and this should be 2-0. Siddharth Shirodkar with a quick fire brace within 11 minutes of this match. Especially when you have the talent like Siddharth Shirodkar. This is Kwame Jr. What a block that is. This is Lloyd Cardozo. Lloyd Cardozo's shot is not a bad one. This is a chance. Comes in, and the referee's whistle as the half-time score is Calangute Association 2, Tangent Footballers 1. To Liston. Liston's ball forward, and the volley comes in. What has happened there? Has volleyed Tangent Footballers right back into this game within the first 2 minutes of the second half. Fine, this is Lloyd Cardozo. Nixon slides in and gives the foul away. Not very happy with that decision from the referee. This is Siddharth Kundaikar. Now this is Shirodkar. Siddharth Shirodkar, and that is the third goal from Siddharth Kundaikar. What a goal! What a finish! And look at that technique. He does well to get past one, gets past two, puts in the cross, drives in, CALANGUTE! Deflected onto the post. This is Kwame Jr. Kwame Jr. What a save that is from Preston Rego. And you can see the frustration from Dominic Fernandez. Lays it off to Daryl. This is Siddharth Shirodkar. What a heroic save that is! This is Civil Ties gets ahead. Joyson Konkar fouled by Jujhar Terang, and he'll get the yellow card there, Jujhar Terang. And that is the final whistle from Prasad SALGAOCAR. Full-time score from the Diller Stadium. It is Calangute Association 3, Panjim Footballers 2. As the referees walk in, leading the teams out. The referees for today: David Rubello, Mayank Pandey, Samir Narona, and fourth official Devraj Tari. And the referee blows the whistle for Garden Angel. And this is a ball through, which is through. This is Beniston Barreto! Yes! Shocked SALGAOCAR Football Club! Would you believe it? And SALGAOCAR Football Club, believe it or not, they are behind against Garden Angel Sports Club. Selvin's ball in, looking for Murin, but headed out. And the shot comes in from Prathamesh, and the save comes in, and looking for a penalty kick, and it's been given. This is Stephen's ball. It's not a bad one. Murin with the shot. Ratish gets down quickly to his first post and makes the save. It was a powerful attempt. Selvin's ball in is a good one. It is Stefan Di Costa. They've got SALGAOCAR Football Club right back into this game. Prathamesh. Beautiful ball forward from Selvin, looking for Stephen, but earns him a yellow card. Gets past the first challenge, powers past Saish Madan, plays it through from Maven Sean Tice. His ball in is a dangerous one, and it is a second goal, or is it? It's offside given. Maven's ball comes in. Please tell me how that is offside. That is why that is called offside. That is a great decision by the referee. The first half comes to an end. Half-time score right now, it's SALGAOCAR Football Club 1, Garden Angel Sports Club 1. Counter-attacking threat, Jovial Dice skips past Prathamesh. This is Jovial. Beniston again. Beniston Barreto! What a player! Beniston Barreto is absolutely on fire! And this is Selvin Miranda through one goal, and he's missed it! Stefan, and that is a beautiful ball through. This could be the hat-trick. Beniston Barreto! It's been an absolutely magnificent performance from Beniston Barreto. This is Beniston Barreto again, up against Daniel Gomez. It's been a fight, and he'll win the foul this time around. Beniston Barreto over, and he receives the yellow card quite rightly. Believe it or not, at the end of full time, Garden Angel Sports Club 3, SALGAOCAR Football Club 1. As the referee walks in, with both the teams looking for a victory today. Both the teams all ready right now, with Devnath Mondal and Presley Mascarenas, the captains, the goalkeepers of their respective teams. Prasad SALGAOCAR blows the whistle, and that's a beautiful ball through, isn't it? It's in the box, and the first save from Presley Mascarenas. And these Velsau youngsters. And has he given a penalty? What happened in the box is important and we won't see it in this replay. Kane Fernandes looked quite in an offside position. However, we'll get back to that. This is Brian Mascarenas! A stupendous penalty. Devnath Mondol. This is Romario da Costa. Pacing up front, we know his quality, Romario da Costa, and another foul. This time he will get a yellow card. Velito Cruz. Bersil. Schubert again, beautiful turn. Brought down yet again by Velroy. This time Velroy will get the yellow card. Velito with some space there, maintaining that shape. Velsau. This is Schubert's shot! And that should be a goal. Kept this with him, and Schubert making the difference yet again, taking that snapshot. But this should have been in the hands of Presley Mascarenas. He brings this first half to an end. Half-time scoreline of Velsau 1 and Churchill Brothers 1. Kingsley twisting and turning, does well. He's still going. Kingsley, look at this run from Kingsley. Puts in a beautiful ball to Frankie Oliveira, who fails to take it. Schubert up against Klusner. Schubert's ball in is not a bad one, and that is the second goal. Jovan Cardozo has got this goal, and it was all again Schubert with this beautifully played ball. Look at this. Kingsley wins the header. This is Ronald Azevedo's ball. This is dangerous. Joseph Pereira! And it has been cleared off the line. What a chance that was yet again for Velsau, who are refusing to go away right now. Not many players forward for Churchill Brothers. Bryce's ball forward, and that was a brilliant ball to Schubert. This ball is lingering, and that's a shot! That is an absolutely stunning goal from Ronald Azevedo! This has happened in the very last seconds, probably the last kick of the game really. Ronald Azevedo hitting the top corner. Ronald Azevedo restoring parity, getting the equalizer. Full time from the Dulé Stadium. The scoreline reads Velsau Sports and Cultural Club 2, Churchill Brothers Sports Club 2. What an important point that is. They've held on to FC Goa. They've beaten Dempo Sports Club and Vasco. They've drawn against Sporting Club de Goa. The only other team which has really beaten them amongst the top names is Churchill Brothers. What a big half this is for Jason De Mello and the rest of the SALGAOCAR boys. Can they pull this off? SALGAOCAR Football Club. Mario Ribello gets us underway for the second half. This is Heza Gomez. Selvin Miranda. Heza. Melvin Lobo does well. Powers Heza off the ball. This is Melvin again. Kuntaikar will not keep that in. This is Stephen Alvarez. Saish Madan. Selvin Miranda. Saish Madan again. Saish Madan's ball in, but well defended by Nixon Castagna. This is Chaitan Dabolkar being chased by Murin Cruz. Pulled back by Chaitan. Plays it to Nixon. Good football from Chaitan Dabolkar. Flagan Rodriguez gives away the foul on Kwame Jr. Not very happy that Flagan Rodriguez, but the referee thinks Flagan got too tight on Kwame there. This is Nixon Castagna. He launched this into the box. Nixon's ball in. Well won by Saurav Patil. The shot comes in, and that was very, very close from Rohan Kamble. What the effort, not very far away, and Jason De Mello was scrambling across goal, hoping that this was not on target from Rohan Kamble, and there is the threat. He's good on those long ranges. This is Hazel Gomez. Saurav Patil puts it forward. This is Miran Cruz, but cannot get that in control. Nixon Castagna gets a foot in. This is Lindbert. Prathamesh. Saish Madan. Lindbert again. Rohan Kamble with the interception, but one over by Lindbert. This is Lindbert's ball in, not the greatest one. The ball goes off, and it's a goal kick for Calangute Association. Paramveer will take this goal kick. Paramveer's long ball forward. This is Miran again, shifting weights, dropping his shoulder. This is Saish Madan does well. This is Miran, chips it forward. Prathamesh gives away the throw in there. Prathamesh Satardekar. Nixon Castagna will take this throw in. Kwame. Chaitan Dabolkar cannot keep that in. This is Lindbert. Nixon. Dominic's ball forward. Has Chaitan chasing, but Saurav Patil does well. He has taken the lead in the absence of Daniel Gomez today. Saurav Patil marshalling the defense well. But it is a corner for Calangute Association, the first of the second half, and it's gone Calangute's way. Can they upset the odds? Can they put this in? Can they upset SALGAOCAR once again? Ball comes in, and the header goes wide. Jason De Mello takes a poor goal kick, but it's somehow kept in by Steflon. This is Steflon De Costa. He's given it away. Fulganko. Dominic. Melvin plays it back to Paramveer. This is Dominic. Back to Krishnanath. Saurav Patil with the clearance. Melvin chests it down for Rohan Kamble. Miran Cruz. Nixon Castagna. Nixon's ball forward. This is Kwame just about getting there. Prathamesh Satardekar does well on that occasion. Nixon's throw in. This is Krishnanath's ball, but it deflects off Prathamesh, and this is another Calangute Association throw in. This is Rohan Kamble. Nixon. Calangute moving forward, somehow falls to Rohan. This is Dominic. Takes the shot on his left foot, not his stronger foot. Apologizes to his teammates. And it's another goal kick for Jason De Mello. much like the first half. This match is dwindling around in the midfield region. Both teams fighting very hard to not let an inch to the other. This is Krishnath back to Melvin Lobo. Rohan Kamble back to Melvin. He's giving it away. This is dangerous now. Hazel Gomez, but he takes the shot, but Krishnath had put in a very, very, very good tackle in. And Hazel Gomez has stayed down on the ground, but that was a very, very poor pass back from the Calangute player Rohan Kamble. As we see, Siddhant Shirodkar is being taken off rather, and Daryl Costa is the man who's coming on. He's not been really up to the mark, Siddhant Shirodkar, but he probably is still suffering from that ankle niggle that he's got, and he was hoping that he would be able to shake it off, but not the case, as Hazel Gomez still on the ground and in quite a lot of pain, as you can see his legs have almost up. He has nothing left in them. They've quite cramped up. Hazel Gomez, as Stefloni could see him signaling to the coach that a substitution must be required for Hazel Gomez. Paramveer. This is Nixon. Krishnath plays it square to Melvin Lobo. SALGAOCAR at the moment down to 10 men. This is Daryl Costa, Kwame Jr., Dominic Fernandez, Kundaikar, and Dominic comes and shuttles the ball into the stands, but the referee had blown his whistle for a free kick, and there you see the star of the show, Stephen Satarkar, coming on in place of Hazel Gomez. Is this the moment? Is this the change which would lead Lavino Anthony Pereira's men to victory today? And you know what he's capable of, but he would need that support. Stephen Satarkar, he's been kept quiet. The teams have been watching out for him, and Lavino Anthony Pereira will only hope that his star man can do wonders today. Stephen Satarkar. However, this is Nixon Castagna. Lindbot with the interception. Nixon tries to keep that in, but it's gone out for a throw-in. This is Lindbot. Lindbot's ball forward. Melvin Lobo's header. This is Stephen. Does well there, Murin Cruz. Brilliant football. Murin, very skillful. You've seen that on display today from Murin, and there again it was on display. Beautiful stuff to get past Nixon and Rohan Kamble. Nixon's got to be careful against the likes of Murin and Stephen, because he's already on a yellow card. This is Selvin Miranda. Selvin Shuttles this ball forward. Stephen Satarkar does well. This is Stephen not being able to keep that on target. But good skill again from Stephen Satarkar. There is that X factor. Look at this again from Stephen. Look at the calmness, with the ease with which he goes past Rohan Kamble. But not quite in control of that shot. He's been criticized in the past few games, Stephen, and you expect that when you don't get on the score sheet being the star man, but he'll be looking to change things around for SALGAOCAR, and he'll be back on the headlines for the right reasons. What a ball that is. Spread out to Kundaikar. Kundaikar does well to keep it in against Lindbot. Does well. This is Rohan Kamble. The ball comes in from Nixon Castagna. This is Dominic. Well defended by SALGAOCAR again, but it will be a throw-in for Calangute Association. Chetan Dabolkar throws it back to Fulganko. Nixon. Nixon awkwardly gets it back to Melvin Lobo. This is Daryl Costa. Fulganko. Chetan and Daryl almost shadowing each other. Dominic's ball, but Flagan with chests it down for himself. This is Stephen's ball forward and not quite getting there. There's a lot of anger in Stefan because he thought that he was impeded on that occasion by Krishnanath. And the referee says nothing doing as this ball comes forward. This is Rohan Kamble. Kwame Jr. Chetan Dabolkar. Fulganko. Chetan. Fulganko again. Beautiful turn. This is Miran Cruz. Fulganko with the clearance, a throw in for SALGAOCAR. And now we're gone into this match, and we are still yet to find out which side will come out trumps, because neither team has really taken the initiative. SALGAOCAR will win the free kick courtesy a handball. Daryl Costa there, the culprit. This is Stephen now up against Melvin, twisting and turning. Stephen lays it off brilliantly. This is Selvin Miranda. Crucial interception, but what a chance created again by Stephen Satarkar, and now this is Kwame Jr. on the counter attack. This game is opening up. This is Kundaikar puts the ball in. Chetan Dabolkar. Poor cross in from Chetan results in a goal kick for Jason DeMello. Miran Cruz has been taken off. He's had a good shift today, Miran Cruz, but Valentino Nazareth comes on in place of Miran. Jason DeMello tries to get Valentine straight away into the game. Headed back by Fulganko. Cleared on by Krishnanath. This is Saish Madan. Stephen Alvarez, Saurav Patil, Flagan Rodriguez. It's time for SALGAOCAR to really show some urgency. This is Lindbot losing out the ball. Daryl Costa does well. He's still going. Daryl Costa stripped off the ball by Saurav Patil. Kwame Jr. in chase. Tries to find Stephen Satarkar. Doesn't quite get it. This is Rohan Kamble. Shifts it wide. This is Chaitan Davolkar. Heavy touch, but it falls to Phil Ganko. Chaitan again. Things are heating up. Given away so easily by Phil Ganko. This is Stefan now. Now Stephen plays it out wide to Selvin Miranda. Saish Madan. Stephen again. Stefan looking to play it back to Stephen Satarkar. Not happy with the ball back there. He wanted it in his path there, Stephen Satarkar. The ball has gone out for a goal kick. Where it is Kundaikar who stayed on the ground, clutching his ankles as the stretcher comes in. Kundaikar taken off the ground. This is Paramveer Singh who is going to take this goal kick for Calangute Association. Paramveer's long ball forward. Saish Madan. This is Stephen. Stephen finds a beautiful ball to Stefan, who has been flagged offside. The idea was good, but just holding his line there, Melvin Lobo, just in time. Very well done by the experienced defender. Paramveer to take this free kick. Headed on by Prathamesh, but straight to Dominic. This is Kundaikar. Kundaikar's ball forward, but no one in the box to really attack that. This is Jason DeMello. Jason DeMello's long ball forward. Krishnanath heads it on to Phil Ganko. Chips it forward for Chaitan Davolkar. This is Kwame. Kwame plays in Daryl Costa. Daryl to Chaitan. This is a chance. Rolled in but very calmly dealt with by Flagan Rodriguez. This is Valentino Nazareth, but Saish Madan with a heavy touch. Can he keep it in? Valentino does well. This is Saish Madan taking it in a stride. Stephen Satarkar just can't quite find it. This is Stefan, however. Valentino Nazareth puts in a good cross. Stefan was in chase, but Paramveer with the fist. Now this is Chaitan down the left hand side for Calangute. Rohan Kamble. Kwame does well to hold on to the ball. This is Rohan Kamble. Nixon Castagna. For Ganko, Rohan again. Turning away from his marker, Rohan. Kwame. Limbot gives away the throw-in. This is Nixon Castagna's throw. This is Kwame Jr. Flagan Rodriguez, not a very happy man on that occasion, as he brings down Kwame Jr. The referee does blow his whistle for a foul. I don't know what he's really complaining about in that situation, because he went straight into Kwame for that, and that quite rightly was given a foul by the referee. Kundaikar and Castagna standing over the ball. Can Calangute capitalize on this free kick? This is Kundaikar and Castagna. Who's gonna take it? This is Nixon. Castagna's ball in, headed out by Patil. Kundaikar gets in possession, and the shot comes in this time from Krishnanath Shirodkar, where it goes over Jason DeMello's goal. What a poor goal kick from the man. This is Nixon. Castagna sets, and Jason DeMello just palms it out. This is Stephen Alvarez. Stephen puts it forward, but Fulganko with the clearance. SALGAOCAR can't quite get out of their box right now. Valentino Nazareth this time giving the throw. This is Saish Madan. Fligan Rodriguez. Lindbert puts it forward, but no one in attendance for SALGAOCAR. This is Fulganko Cardozo. It is Calangute Association who are taking the way forward right now. This is Fulganko Cardozo. Melvin Lobo puts the ball forward, and a free kick given SALGAOCAR's way this time, as Chaitan Dabolkar has been taken off and Akash Jadhav, an under 20 player, coming on for another under 20 player. He's put in a good shift today, Chaitan Dabolkar. Not happy with how he's going out in today's game. You have to go out as soon as you can. Chaitan Dabolkar taking his time and striding out as Akash Jadhav gets an opportunity from Valentine Azuego. This is Kwame Jr. Fligan again does well. Fligan has held his own today. He's done a very, very good job of Siddhant Shirodkar when he was on the field, and Kwame Jr. covering up in that position in place of Daniel Gomez is not an easy job, but he's done astoundingly well today. This is Dominic, but the job is still not done. You still have 20 minutes to play. This is Daryl Costa, puts the ball in. It's a dangerous one! Almost, just as we talked about Fligan Rodriguez, he almost heads it into his own goal. It just goes over the post from Fligan Rodriguez. That was a very good ball in from Daryl Costa. Kwame Jr. was very close in attack. This is Kundaikar, who is going to take this corner kick. The ball comes in, punched out by Jason DeMello. Melvin Lobo takes the shot. Has a penalty been given here? Believe it or not, it is a penalty against SALGAOCAR Football Club. Look at this once more. Yes, sir, that is a handball. Although Lindbot didn't have much to do in that situation, but it was an extended arm from Lindbot, and a penalty has been given Calangute Association's way. Will Jason DeMello keep his team in this year's title race, or is this over and out for SALGAOCAR Football Club? It is Kwame Jr. to dash the hopes of SALGAOCAR Football Club, and Jason DeMello to keep it alive. Kwame Jr. He has slotted the ball home, but what has happened here? He's been asked to retake it, has he? Drama. Absolute drama right now. What are we seeing? Is this the change? We've never been short of drama in this year's SALGAOCAR Professional League, but tell me what we've seen. I have little idea of what's happening right now, but I think this penalty is going to be retaken, and it's not the easiest job to retake a penalty in these circumstances, no matter whoever you are in the world. What has happened? He's given a goal kick. I just don't understand what is happening right now. There was some discussion with the referee, with the assistant referee, and there's a lot of things are getting out of control right now. There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on with the referee. Melvin Lobo has put his hands on the referee's body, but please tell me, can someone explain to me, can someone please explain this to me, that a penalty has been given, a whistle has gone, Kwame Jr. has slotted it past Jason DeMello, but a goal kick has been given. Can you please tell me a more bizarre situation that we've seen before? The players are losing their cool, and I think things are getting a little out of hand. I would love to know, I would absolutely love to know why a penalty that had been scored has been given as a goal kick. I think the players deserve a proper explanation. I have never in my life seen something like this in my entire footballing career. I would love to see what happens next from here on, because Fulganco Cardozo has taken the ball away from the penalty spot and he's kicked it forward, and Jason DeMello, Melvin Lobo, Valentine Azuego, everyone just losing their minds right now. And we can see the Goa Football Association officials getting involved right now, and you can see what is happening because Valentine Azuego is asking for an explanation from the assistant referee. And you can see the Calangute Association owner also getting involved. He's absolutely astonished with what has happened here. He doesn't believe what he's seeing his eyes. But he's doing well to keep us calm and not getting on the field. And you see Valentine Azuego. He's absolutely furious right now. Just look at him. You can see the fourth official bearing the brunt from Valentine Azuego. On the other hand, you can see the SALGAOCAR Football Club coaching staff, Lavino Anthony Pereira, and the other members of the staff, urging his players to stay on the field and stay out of this mess. This is all in protest going on right now from all the Calangute Association players. Have you ever seen anything like this? We've seen drama in this year's league, but I've never seen anything like this before. Now Saish Madan, the captain, has gone over to the referee. We'll see this again. The penalty had been given. Kwame Jr. scored the penalty. What has happened after that? Can anyone please explain this bizarre situation right now? Only Mario Rebello can tell us what went through his mind at that point of time, that he went over to the assistant referee after a penalty has been scored by Kwame Jr. We'll see this again. This is an absolutely fair penalty taken by Kwame Jr. So I don't think there is any question about Kwame Jr. scoring that penalty. There was no question about that. But even if there was someone who intruded the penalty box before Kwame Jr. could slot that penalty in, it still results in a retake of a penalty kick. How in the world has a goal kick been awarded? Absolutely astonishing. If there are some football rules that I'm not aware of, I would love to be explained right now. And the man in question, Mario Rebello, has all the answers right now, that he's in the middle of the park, in the middle of an absolute fiasco. This game is nowhere close to ending right now. We are in a very, very bizarre situation. But what could this do to the hopes of SALGAOCAR Football Club? Because Calangute Association had almost dashed SALGAOCAR Football Club's hopes, but then Mario Rebello stepped in and decided something else. But I'm sure there is something in his mind which has led to that decision. After that long discussion with the assistant referee, as we see the referees standing in the field, Lavino also getting involved, Melvin, Lobo just still having a discussion with the fourth official, Kwame Jr. having a discussion. But what could this be? Because this right here is absolutely unbelievable. But going back to the situation and the circumstance, if Calangute Association do not come back onto the field, from what I can see and from what I can see from the body language, what could this do to SALGAOCAR's hopes? And what could this do to the points? It's a big decision. It's a big decision, because the referees are standing in the middle of the park, and you can see the crowd. Those decisions, they are just not going to accept this decision, are they, Calangute Association? They are staying warm on their feet, but are they going to come back onto the field? Valentine Azuego is absolutely dumbstruck right now. We'll see this once more. Kwame Jr. takes the penalty. There was nothing from there that was illegal, in my opinion, but there was something which is, I believe that Flagan Rodriguez saw that he came straight away to the referee. We'll see this again. There was Melvin Lobo who was just stepping in, but I don't think that is anything to do with a penalty not being given or being scored, because like I said, even if Melvin Lobo stepped into the box, you can never give a penalty which has been scored as a goal kick, because a penalty is always retaken. If we can see that replay once more, you will see what we are talking about. Because that looked like a very fair penalty. Look at this again. As we slow it down for you, Akash Jadhav does step in as he goes to take it forward, but Mario Rebello has no idea that Akash Jadhav has stepped in. So it's definitely not because of Akash Jadhav, who's nowhere close to following up on that, but it's not because of Akash Jadhav that Mario Rebello has taken this decision. I think Flagan Rodriguez is pointing towards Melvin Lobo, who probably also stepped into the box, but I do not think that would lead to any explanation why a goal kick has been given after a penalty. However, we can only wait and watch what is in store for us at the Tulare Stadium, as the clock has touched 87 minutes with SALGAOCAR Football Club and Calangute Association still locked goalless, and it is drama and fiasco which is taken over more than footballing geniuses. If you see that replay once more, if you talk about the wrongs about this penalty, Jason DeMello is also off his line, and that would definitely again be a retake for sure, even if he saved that penalty. Look at this penalty once more. As we see this in slow motion, you see Jason DeMello was off his line. So if there's anything wrong about this penalty being taken, it is also mentioned for Jason DeMello, who was off his line. If he by chance saved it, it would have been a retake again. And we'll just wait to see what we can do as we wait for Calangute Association and their players to take a decision of what they're going to do, because it looks like they're very disheartened with the referee's decision, and we're all hung in the middle of nowhere right now as Calangute players and the coaches are in discussion. And the referee is also just waiting very, very calmly right now. But there has to be some kind of a situation right now, and we wonder what's going to happen as we see SALGAOCAR Football Club waiting patiently for the outcome, as we also see Calangute Association owner right now just very irate right now, the Calangute Association owner. We can hear him up from here, the studios. The Calangute Association owner now losing his cool. Valentine Ezuego has been calmed down and he's sitting calmly. It's good to see that the players are still affording to put in a smile or two together right now, but this is what football doesn't deserve. You always want to see a very, very high quality football match end in a very sporting spirit, but when external factors are taken into consideration, it's not the best, as the matches don't finish and the protests coming in from players and coaches. It's a very sad situation to see. If you see Akash Jadhav, keep an eye on Jason De Mello coming off his line, as the penalty is being taken. There you see both his feet off the line, Jason De Mello. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And if there is something wrong with that in terms of Melvin Lobo getting into the box, please give a retake of a penalty and not a goal kick. But that is according to me. But that is, like I said, according to me up in the studios. But it is the match commissioner is having a discussion with the referees. And finally we see the referees just having a discussion with the two captains as some kind of mutual decision is being trying to reach out to. We'll see what comes to this as Lavino, as Melvin goes to play Valentine Azuego. As Lavino Anthony Pereira is having a discussion with the match commissioner. It's utter confusion, absolute confusion right now. कैलेंगुट के पास जाना है तो आप अवेलेबल होंगे? जुलाई स्टेडियम से डिकैथलॉन है, डिकैथलॉन कैलेंगुट, हाँ उधर जाना है। ठीक है, आप आएंगे? हाँ हाँ ठीक है, तो फिर आप जुलाई स्टेडियम पे, जुलाई स्टेडियम पता है आपको? जुलाई स्टेडियम पे 7:15 आ जाएंगे आप? हाँ मैं जुलाई स्टेडियम में, जुलाई स्टेडियम में, हाँ हाँ 7:15, 7:15, ठीक है, आप आ जाएंगे ना 100%? आप आके जुलाई स्टेडियम में ही आइए, मेरे को फोन कीजिए, मैं इधर ही रहता हूँ, मैं इधर ही खेलता हूँ और इधर ही रहता हूँ। हाँ ठीक है। After long discussions between the referees and the captains, it looks like this fixture has been called off for now. Time will tell whether this will be replayed or the result stays the same as we leave it right now. As Mario Ribello, the man in question, walks back into the dugout. And that's it from the Tulare Stadium. Tomorrow's match is another big one. It is between Vasco Sports Club and FC Goa.